Coming up on football tonight, Central on the road after an impressive overtime victory over Lafayette last week, and the Indians keep the momentum going. In the KCI, a battle of two top 10 Class 1 teams, number 2 Buchanan visiting number 9 Hamilton. Can the Dragons keep their perfect season going? And back home in St. Joe, Bishop LeBlond hosting Kansas City East Christian. Can the Golden Eagles get back in the win column tonight? All this and much more coming up on football tonight.
I don't have time, this is critical. It's time to finish you. I don't care who I just... When I ain't never go back down. I am no regular citizen. Nope. Do you understand what you're witnessing? You cannot tell what the difference is. I want it all and I'm winning it. I do not care about opinions. Time to make a few decisions so I can take a position. I'ma go get it, I'm punching and kicking. I keep on moving, they offer me. Just do it and stop at a talking G. I'm not expressing no modesty. I can't see nobody stopping me. If there's a problem, I gotta solve it. Straight to the top, I can't see myself falling. I gotta grab it, there's no time for stalling. Number one son, it don't have other options. I want it now and I ain't never gonna back down. Said I'm fired up. I'm sorry your time's up. I see the top and I climb up. Came from the ashes, I rise up. Rise up, I want it now, I gotta rise up. Rise up, I want it now, I gotta rise up. Rise up, I want it now, I gotta rise up. Rise up, I want it now, I gotta rise up.
Welcome into football tonight. I'm Chris Roush. That's Mitchell Ribberall. He's back for the second week in a row because you were gone 2 weeks ago, so it's not a consecutive streak anymore for you, but you're back again.
You're right. I broke the streak, but 2, maybe 3 next week. We'll see.
We'll see if we can get another streak going.
Yeah,
here.
we'll see how I feel.
But
You know,
Week 6. We're
Week
already in
6,
week
yes.
6 of high school football. Missouri side, week 5 in Kansas.
it's moving by fast.
A lot of good games to get to tonight, too.
Yes, and this first one we're going to go into is Central down at Oak Park. They traveled down there after their big win last week. Now to start this one, QB Stone Wetlaufer finds his tight end for a 36-yard pickup, but the drive stalls, even though this was a great pass, but it stalls after that. Next, Indians drive down 7-0. Wetlaufer connects with senior Will Halsey on the out route for 15 yards and a first down. Same drive. Now second quarter going the other way. Stone Wetlaufer can't find anyone open, so he tucks it himself, makes a handful of Northmen miss on his way to a first down, but a few plays later, Wetlaufer gets picked off by Oak Park's Carl Knack, and just before halftime on a 4th and goal, Central hands it off to Gabe Fields, but he gets stuffed by almost the entire defense, and the Indians turn it over on downs. Oak Park wins this one 48-21.
Down the south side of St. Joseph tonight, Benton Cardinals hosting the Maryville Spoof Hounds in Midland Empire Conference play. Opening kickoff in this one. Maryville wanted the ball first. We know why. Drew Burns on the return, follows his blockers, and there's a lot of green grass in front of him. Burns makes some guys miss, outrunning everybody down the sideline deep into Cardinals territory before being pushed out of bounds. A few plays later, Cooper Lowe plows his way forward in for 6 touchdowns. Spoof Hounds. Maryville up 7-0 with the PAT. After a Benton fumble in the next drive, Spoof Hounds again with excellent field position. Connor Drake with the QB keeper. Touchdown Maryville. It's 13-0 early in the first. Spoof Hounds going to win this one 47-12.
Now over to Cameron High School on homecoming night. Cameron hosting Savannah. Minutes before the half, looking deep. Heisman Lefebvre there for the interception for Savannah. That keeps Cameron from scoring. Now Savannah handoff to Cade Chappell, breaks through the line, makes a couple moves, another defender miss, he cuts to the right side of the field, makes this defender miss again, tries to score, runs out of steam, and gets down just for the end zone. Now Ethan Dudek keeps it himself, goes to his left, dives in, touchdown Savannah. They lead 18-17 at the half. Now second half, Dudek rolls to his right, gets pressure, and he gets picked off by the Dragons. But Savannah wins this one 52-23.
Over in Chillicothe, Lafayette trying to bounce back, taking on the Hornets, but Chillicothe striking first in this one to take an early 7-0 lead. Irish, though, they can score. We know that. Second quarter, down 28-14, late in the corner at this point. Lafayette deep in Chillicothe territory. Jaron Saunders scrambling looks, finds Kingston Oliver toe tap touchdown, makes it 28-21 Hornets. Third quarter, this is just talent and quickness by Lafayette. Saunders again, this time also out of the gun, and he's going to look to the left side of the screen. Guess what? Carlos Cortez just makes his guy miss, and he's into the end zone for the touchdown. Great game over in Chillicothe. Lafayette hangs on, wins this one 35-34.
St. Pius hosting St. James today, but St. James gets this one 33-13. St. Pius is one of the best teams in the conference this year, and they come up to St. Joe next week to take on the Benton Cardinals.
From one of the top teams in the MEC to two of the top teams in the KCI tonight, the second-ranked Mid-Buchanan Dragons on the road taking on another top 10 team in Hamilton.
And Bishop LeBlond hosting Kansas City East Christian in St. Joseph tonight. More on football tonight coming up next. Welcome back to Football Tonight, a top 10 matchup tonight out at Hamilton in the KCI Conference. The number 2 ranked Mid-Buchanan Dragons taking on the number 9 ranked Hamilton Hornets. First possession, Rollins Brandt rolls out to his right, can't find anything, cuts back to his left, but the Hornets' Jared Potts is there for the tackle. Hamilton's turn. They fire downfield, but Joe Clark is there for the interception, and Mid-Buchanan gets good field possession to start their second series of the game. Dragons now in the red zone. Brandt rolls to his right, can't find a receiver, takes it himself, lunges for the end zone. He gets in and gives the Dragons a 7-0 lead. Next possession, Hamilton fumbles the ball on the run. Dragons come out with it, and Mid-Buchanan holds on to win this one in a tight game, 21-19.
Heading over to Gower, the undefeated East Buchanan Bulldogs hosting the Plattsburgh Tigers midway through the first. Bulldogs lead by 7. Connor Musser out of the gun. Quick pass to Carson White, but it's reversed. Trevor Klein around the left side. Stiffs arms one, has 2 great blocks. Touchdown East Buchanan, up 14-0. Tigers now in their own territory. Isaiah Howard rolls out to his left, fires it, but it's picked off by Jack Archdeacon. He gets to the 20 before being taken down hard. He's all right, though. Tigers able to pick up 2 stops on defense. Howard dropping back under pressure, taken down in the backfield. Ball's loose, scooped up in the end zone by Michael Collard. Bulldogs extend the lead 21-0. To the second we go. Plattsburgh still trying to get something going on offense. Howard again rolls out to his right this time with some pressure, finds Wyatt Moran, but he's met immediately by Adam Stephen Ings with a huge hit. The Bulldogs take this one 44-20, staying undefeated. Eastbrook on the road next week, taking on 6-0 Mid-Buchanan Dragons.
And a great matchup between West Platte and Lathrop that ends in dramatic fashion. Let's see how the teams matched up tonight in Weston. Second half, game tied at 7 apiece. Mr. Homecoming King and star running back Cameron Williams runs it up the gut to move the chains. Next, the Blue Jays, they get a beautiful pass down the field to the open receiver who gets it to the 30-yard line. Now, Lathrop Mules defense makes a huge stop and they force a turnover on downs, but West Platte unable to score in the third quarter. Now for the Mules, they find a man open down field who lays it out all to make the catch, but they just are not able to score here. That keeps it a little close. Yes, very close. And you won't see it on your screen here, but the Blue Jays do score with 30 seconds left in the game to go up 14-7, and then they get an interception to end it all and get the W on homecoming night, 14-7 Blue Jays.
Lawson Cardinals, North Platte Panthers. Cardinals get the ball first, waste no time. Garrett Green, 5-yard touchdown run. North Platte, though, answers right back. QB sneak, Caden Mullen. Panthers down 8-6. Next possession, Cooper Slominski. Fumble picked up by Landon Bartlett. Head coach Reese Wright, he's loving it. Panthers defense coming to play. Panthers having a hard time holding on the ball, though. This time Elijah DeFries recovers the muff snap, takes it to the house. Lawson up 14-6. All Cardinals after that. Senior quarterback Christian Brightman from 7 yards out. Lawson wins 56, moves to 2-4 on the year. GRC scores a pass on tonight as well. Gallatin beating Milan 40-6. Maysville, the Wolverines, 45-22 over Princeton. More scores as well. South Harrison, a 4-point win over Putnam County. And Polo defeating Trenton 30-20. You love 8-man football, and guess where we're heading next?
Are we heading there?
We're heading 8-man football. Bishop LeBlanc Golden Eagles back at home.
And when we come back, we'll keep diving into that 8-man team. And Bishop LeBlanc trying to continue their winning streak tonight, but can they do it against Kansas City East Christian?
And the Stanberry Bulldogs looking to stay perfect with a matchup with North Andrew tonight. More on football tonight coming up next.
welcome back to Football Tonight. And I think it's time we move over to my passion of my childhood, some 8-man football.
Who was your favorite childhood 8-man football hero growing up?
Kenyon Barner, played for Oregon.
I was really thinking you were going to say yourself, but anyway.
Close second.
Okay,
Yeah.
alrighty. Bishop LeBlanc Golden Eagles off to a 4-1 start to the season, coming off a loss to another top 10 team, Archie, last week. LB trying to get back in the win column tonight, just like Mitchell Ripperall. Over at Bishop LeBlanc, Chuck Davis would screw up 8-7 in the second on KC East Christian after a fumble recovery. Landon Gardner, the keeper, follows his blockers. Touchdown LeBlanc, 2-point conversion good at 16-7. Under a minute to go in the second quarter now. KC East Christian answers with a touchdown. Guy makes a couple of men miss. 2-point conversion makes it a 1-point game, 16-15. Still a little bit of time left on the clock, enough time for LeBlanc to try to do something. Ensuing kickoff. Landon Gardner back deep to return it. Kind of bobbles the snap, the return a little bit. Gets it over, the pitches over to Julio Gann, and he's got some running room. Deep into opponent's territory with under 20 seconds to go in the half. But fast forward, about 5.8 seconds to go. Gardner out of the gun, drops back, looks across the middle to Gann, falls forward, and he's going to be just short of the goal line. Time runs out in the half. So close for LB, but it's okay. Homecoming victory. LeBlanc goes to 5-1 with a 44-27 victory. Other scores tonight as well. Knox County getting a win over St. Joe Christian, 72-20. And then Platte Valley, they have had a good season so far this year, 62-8 over Southwest Livingston.
And up in Tarkio East, Atchison hosting Mound City. They get the win 58-6, and Worth County 56-8 against ORRICK. Now homecoming in DeKalb, Nottoway Valley comes to town. The Thunder are the first to score here in this one, finding the end zone quickly, running it right up the gut. 2-point conversion is good. But Tigers can't seem to stop their opponent whatsoever early on. Nottoway with the handoff, the running back makes a cut and finds an opening, trying to take it for 6, but gets brought down within the 10-yard line. But for the Thunder, they will house it and go on to win 58-6. Nottoway Valley getting a good road win tonight.
And more to come, so stay put, don't move, don't be like Mitchell, he gets a little antsy when we're on the show. Stay put, the Stanberry Bulldogs looking to stay perfect with a matchup with North Andrew tonight. More coming up on Football Tonight.
And a 275 GRC crossover tonight. Who comes out on top? Stay tuned on KQ2's Football Tonight.
Rise up, I wanna now.
welcome back to Football Tonight right here on KQ2.
Hey, Mitchell, guess what?
What?
More of your favorite, your pastime. Not that you're old.
I'm getting up there.
Stop. Yeah, but 8-man football, 2 Grand River Conference opponents that have been at the top of the league for most of the last 10 years. The Bulldogs, Stanberry Bulldogs, welcoming the Cardinals up to Stanberry tonight for a Grand River Conference battle. This one, North Andrew gives the ball to Stanberry to start this game. Austin Swayback drops back, connects with twin brother Tyler Swayback to pick up the first. A few plays later, handoff goes to Gavin Cameron, able to just make it into the end zone for the first score of the game. Bulldogs up 6-0. Cardinals offense not faring as well. Swayback and Lance Wallace stop the run, force a 3-and-out. Bulldogs rolling back on offense. Austin Swayback finds his twin again for a 55-yard catch and run. Bulldogs up 13-0 with 7 minutes left in the first. Stanberry's defense continues to stifle the Cardinals in the early part of this ball game. Pack of Bulldogs stops the run on 4th and short to force the turnover, and then more offense from Stanberry. Swayback on the ensuing drive pitches it to Cameron. Cameron finds some space to pick up another first down, and then guess who? Swayback again keeps it himself, bounces off blockers to put 6 more on the board. Stanberry takes this one 55-12.
We'll head up Highway 169 to King City. Wildcats up 28-0 in the second quarter. Landon Wells looking to pass, decides to use his leg, darts around some Blue Jay defenders, picks up some blocking en route to the end zone. King City extends their lead with a few minutes left in the half. Rockport looking to find some offensive rhythm. The quick pass off to the right is caught, but Brady Tunks makes the tackle to force 4th down and a punt. The Wildcats with a little more time to add to their lead before half. Parker Muff takes it up the middle, changes direction, gets around the Rockport defense for another 6. This one was all King City as they win 74-0.
Some other scores to pass along as well. Albany with an 82-22 win tonight. Pattonsburg a 12-point win. I can't do math. 56-44 over Rich Hill. Homecoming for Stewartsville Osborne, 1-3 Wildcards looking to bounce back from a Week 4 loss on the road. South Holt working to keep their momentum going after a big home win last week. First quarter, after forcing a 3-and-out against the Wildcards, the Knights able to get on the board first with a touchdown run by sophomore quarterback Kendall Nolan. Then the next drive for the Cardinals, the Knights defense coming to play. Strips the ball loose out of Braxton Gibson's hands. That was up another touchdown for South Holt. Stewartsville's offense still working to get something going. Less than a minute left in the first quarter. Cross Bryant steps back, looks for his receiver, and throws it to Gibson for the touchdown. Knights, though, go on to win this one 72-20. And here to help us break down all of the 8-man football, not Mitchell's career, though. Well, we could try. Is 8-man football analyst Devin. Oh, don't beat yourself up over that. 8-man football analyst Devin Albertson joining us. And Devin, wild week a little bit of 8-man football. Stanberry looked impressive. Worth County looked impressive. Overall, your thoughts?
Yeah, I think we got to this part of the season now where there's been 5 or 6 teams that kind of separate themselves from everybody else. Stanberry, Worth County, Drexel, East Ashton, King City, North Shelby. Those 6 teams have kind of put themselves head and shoulders above everybody else in the state right now. And it's going to be fun the last couple of weeks here to see how that top 6 kind of shapes itself out.
Yeah, with the season, last couple of weeks to go, is there